So, hello guys and welcome. So in this video, I'm going to be speaking about what it's like to always be broke, always being broke, that general feeling, and what effect that can actually have on your personal finance and how to spin it into a positive thing. Thank you for watching the video so far. Remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell to help with the YouTube algorithm. Now, back to the video. So there was a time in my life, which ended quite recently, actually, which, if you've been following my channel, you would be informed about, where I was in debt. And at one point, the debt was debilitating. So what I mean by debilitating is basically my paycheck would come in from my job. I would work 9 to 5, all the month long. And then the second the paycheck will come in, all of it basically would be taken in debt payments. So it would leave me very little money to even breathe, even to live, even like I would question if I could even buy food, if I could even afford to take the bus to work, things like that. So basically, it wasn't pleasant at the time, that feeling of always being broke, and it lasted for a long time. It lasted for years. However, I managed to stay focused. I kept my eye on the prize of becoming debt free and so on. Now, the thing is, with a situation like that, it forced me to become frugal. So it wasn't becoming frugal originally wasn't technically or initially by choice. It was I had to in order to survive, and I learned a lot of lessons about I said money management and clearing debt and so on along the way, and I learned a lot of other things. But what I took away from that is that feeling of always being broke. So what I've decided to do moving forward is that even as my bank account now goes higher and higher and higher each month because I'm making proper investments and I don't have debt anymore, I am still behaving and I'm still acting like I was back then. So I'm still acting like money is scarce. You never know when it's going to disappear and so on. And basically, I want to make sure that I never end up back in that situation again. So always being broke is not always a bad thing. Like I would say as well that there are advantages to it as long as you apply things properly. So like I said, if money is scarce, you are and you don't really have any choices, find something else to do. Find other things to occupy you. You don't have to go shopping all the time. You don't have to try and live the lifestyle that led to you being in debt to begin with. It's because I feel like when you end up in that sort of debilitating debt, potentially it could be because of bad choices with money. However, I put my hands up because I know that for some people it could literally be something as simple as medical bills or whatever, and there's no choice involved in that situation. So, but like, keep your head up. If you want things to be better, things will be better. Make a plan, and then if you need to consult a financial advisor, a professional, and make sure you just keep your eye on the prize. And it's okay to be broke. It's okay. Like I've been there for years, and I would say that there is light at the end of the tunnel. If you structure your finances properly, you know the money that's going to come in, and so on, then make sure to that you are smashing your debt and reducing your monthly bills as quickly as you can, because by doing that, then you will have more power to do things in the future. But once you have money in the future, just always remember how it felt to be broke, and always remember the advantages of being frugal. Simple as that. So this is kind of like a different angle of looking at being frugal. It's not just about a way of living and fancy smancy. It's more like simply you're doing it for survival, but you're doing it for the long term to make yourself more prepared and more ready to just buy the things that you want to buy in the future. Simple as that. Like I think that's a very good way to look at it, basically. It's about trying to spin negatives into positives. Simple as that. So anyway, guys, I've linked two other videos to this video. This channel is aimed at clearing debt, managing money, and personal finance generally. So check out the other videos on the channel.